Hello everybody. My name is Anne and I wish you a good day. And then here is main news on my channel Health Fitness 1047. Let's see.
1. Kraven the Hunter flops while Moana 2 feet tops the box office again. The Spider-Man spin-off, Kraven the Hunter, had a poor debut in North American theaters, earning only $11 million, which is considered one of the worst openings for a Marvel-related film. This performance was even lower than that of Madam Web. 2. How Timothée Chalamet transformed into Bob Dylan. Timothée Chalamet has dedicated 6 years to preparing for his role as Bob Dylan in the film A Complete Unknown. His preparation has included visiting Dylan's childhood home, learning to play the guitar and harmonica, and immersing himself in the early 1960s New York scene that shaped Dylan's music. 3. Movie review. Nickel Boys is a knockout. One of the most powerful films of the year. Filmmaker Ramel Ross has adapted Colson Whitehead's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, Nickel Boys, into a new film, which premiered on December 12, 2024. The film has been praised as one of the most powerful of the year, utilizing a first-person perspective that is typically seen in experimental filmmaking. Ross's bold approach to storytelling has garnered significant acclaim, showcasing the emotional depth and impact of the narrative. 4. AP Breakthrough Entertainer. Nicholas Alexander Chavez feels best between action and cut. Nicholas Alexander Chavez had a successful year, being recognized as one of the Associated Press's Breakthrough Entertainers of 2024. He starred in 2 new series by Ryan Murphy, including the Golden Globe-nominated Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story on Netflix, where he portrayed Lyle Menendez, one of the brothers convicted for the 1989 murder of their parents. 5. Golden Globes 2025, who's nominated, hosting, ceremony honorees. What they'll eat and more. The Golden Globes will make a comeback in January 2025, featuring a lineup of prominent nominees such as Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet, Angelina Jolie, Daniel Craig, Denzel Washington, and Ariana Grande. The nominations for the 82nd awards ceremony were revealed on Monday, and the event will be broadcast on CBS and streamed on Paramount Plus on January 5. 6. Cynthia Erivo, Demi Moore, Coleman Domingo, Jeremy Strong and more react to Golden Globe nominations. Cynthia Erivo expressed her excitement over her Golden Globe nomination for Wicked, describing it as a dream come true and really surreal and wild, particularly noting the rarity of nominations for musicals. The nominations, announced in Beverly Hills, featured prominent names from film and television, with Amelia Perez leading with 10 nominations. The recognition also highlighted films like Wicked and The Substance as contenders for the Academy Awards. 7. The snubs and surprises in the 2025 Golden Globe nominations. The Golden Globe nominations, announced on December 9, 2024, included over 40 films but still left many deserving performances and movies unrecognized. This highlights the competitive nature of awards season, where notable works can be overlooked. The nominations featured some peculiar choices, reflecting the awards' tendency for bias towards well-known actors, though not as controversially as in past years. 8. Dark comedy, A Different Man, surprisingly triumphs at Gotham Awards. At the 34th Gotham Awards, held on December 2, 2024, the dark comedy, A Different Man, which explores themes of doppelgangers, deformity, and authenticity in acting, unexpectedly won the award for Best Feature Film, surprising the audience. 9. Amelia Perez leads Golden Globe nominations with 10. Followed by The Brutalist and Conclave, Jacques Audiard's musical, Amelia Perez, which tells the story of a Mexican drug lord undergoing gender-affirming surgery. topped the nominations for the 82nd Golden Globes with 10 nods. It outperformed other contenders such as Wicked, Conclave, and The Brutalist. The nominations were announced on December 9, 2024, and the awards ceremony will be broadcast on CBS and streamed on Paramount Plus on January 5. 10. Ariana DeBose wants Kraven the Hunter viewers to rethink what they know of the supervillain Ariana DeBose, who plays Calypso in Sony's upcoming film, Kraven the Hunter, emphasizes that the portrayal of characters in art is not limited to a single interpretation. In a recent interview, she challenges the traditional labels of villain and hero, suggesting that the characters in the film, including Kraven, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, embody complexities that reflect shades of gray rather than clear-cut morality. The movie is set to be released nationwide on Friday. 11. TV adaptations of classic Latin American books take over streaming and defy stereotypes. Netflix's adaptation of Gabriel Garcia Marquez's 100 Years of Solitude is set to premiere its first part after 5 years of development. The series, along with Like Water for Chocolate and Pedro Paramo on Max, presents rich family sagas that diverge from typical Latino narratives focused on drugs and crime. The adaptation features Marco Antonio Gonzalez as José Arcadio Bundia and Susana Morales as Ursula Aguaran. These projects aim to reimagine cherished Latin American literary classics. 12. Golden Globes 2025 nominations. Complete list of award contenders. The 82nd Golden Globe nominees were announced, with the films Emilia Perez, The Brutalist, and Conclave leading the nominations. In the Best Drama category, they were joined by A Complete Unknown, Dune, Part 2, Nickel Boys, and September 5. For Best Comedy or Musical, Emilia Perez competes against Honora, Challengers, and A Reel. In television, The Bear and Shogun were the frontrunners. The announcement marks the beginning of Hollywood's awards season. 13. What does Bob Dylan think of Timothée Chalamet's portrayal of him in A Complete Unknown? Bob Dylan expressed his enthusiasm for the upcoming biopic, A Complete Unknown, which stars Timothée Chalamet as the legendary singer-songwriter. In a post on X, Dylan praised Chalamet's acting skills, stating he is confident in Chalamet's portrayal of him. Chalamet was deeply moved by Dylan's message, expressing his gratitude in a follow-up post. The film is set to be released on Christmas Day. 14. In Queer, Daniel Craig and Drew Starkey share unsynchronized love and a brutal ayahuasca trip. Luca Guadagnino's latest film, Queer, is a psychedelic homage to beat writer William S. Burroughs, drawing inspiration from his unfinished novel. Set in 1950s Mexico City, it features Daniel Craig as a talkative, heroin-addicted expat and Drew Starkey as the younger man who becomes his fixation. The film incorporates a grunge rock and 80s pop soundtrack, along with artificial backdrops reminiscent of classic Hollywood, while exploring themes of connection and obsession. 15. Moana 2 Feet leads in highest-grossing Thanksgiving weekend ever at box office. This Thanksgiving weekend saw a record-breaking box office performance, driven by the releases of Wicked, Gladiator 2, and Moana 2. The total earnings reached approximately $420 million, surpassing the previous record of $315.6 million set in 2018. Audiences flocked to theaters to enjoy the musical adventures in Oz, the intense battles of ancient Rome, and Moana's seafaring journey, marking it as the highest-grossing Thanksgiving weekend ever. 16. Wicked star Marissa Bode calls out harmful, ableist comments about her character's disability. Marissa Bode, who plays Nessarose in the film Wicked, has spoken out against derogatory comments and jokes about her character's disability, describing them as deeply uncomfortable. In a TikTok video, she addressed the negative reactions she received following the film's premiere on November 22, expressing that while she appreciates the love for the movie, some comments have been distressing. 17. Oscars 2025. The movie's getting the most buzz for Best Picture. The race for the 97th Academy Awards, set for March 2, is heating up with a mix of blockbuster films like Wicked and Gladiator 2, alongside notable arthouse projects such as Honora and The Brutalist. Potential Oscar nominees include Conclave, A Real Pain, Blitz, Dune, Part 2, Sing Sing, and others. As the awards approach, Hollywood executives and publicists are actively campaigning to garner support from the nearly 10,000 voting members of the Academy. 19. Despacito, star Luis Fonsi pivots to a lead role in the rom-com. Say a Little Prayer, Luis Fonsi. The global pop star known for his hit, Despacito, initially had no plans to act but was intrigued by a film script shared by a friend. He expected to lose interest by the 10th page but found himself relating to the main character during a long flight. This led him to take on his first leading role in the movie, Say a Little Prayer, which is set to premiere in theaters nationwide. 20. Elton John. Never Too Late honors the life and legacy of the rock icon. The Disney Plus documentary, Elton John, Never Too Late, contrasts Elton John's historic 1975 concerts at Dodger Stadium, which solidified his status as a pop icon, with his final North American performances at the same venue in 2022. The film, directed by R.J. Cutler and John's husband David Furnish, highlights these pivotal moments in the singer-songwriter's career. It is currently showing in select theaters and will debut on Disney Plus on December 13, 2024.